Hello friends, today from the help of this chart we are going to revise the whole chapter of debenture of your SPCC. Here the whole chapter has been divided in some broad categories such as type of debenture, procedure for issue of debenture, rights of debenture holder and procedure for the transfer of debenture. Okay, all these four segment covers almost 90% of your whole chapter. Okay, let's see what are the details. First of all, types of debenture. Basically, types of debenture divide in two parts. One is based on convertibility and one is based on security. See, here is the type which is based on security. Mortgage debenture. All those debentures which are considered as mortgage debentures, these debentures are having some charge on assets. Means the company has mortgaged some assets at the time of issue of this debenture. So company creates charge on assets whenever company issues such kind of debenture. If at some point of time company makes default, company is unable to pay the amount on this debenture, then at such point of time the debenture holder can sell these assets and recover their amount. Company need to take prior approval of trustees for the decision related to these assets. If company wants to sell these assets, then at such point of time company has to take prior approval of debenture trustees. Okay, fully convertible debenture. There are some debentures companies issuing which will get converted to equity share at the time of redemption. Means if company has issued debentures for the total duration of say 10 years or for the total duration of say 15 years, then after 15 years these shares will get converted into equity share. Here debenture holders will get two options. One, they can convert their debenture into equity share, or they will be able to get cash against this debenture. The next point is partly convertible debenture. Here debentures are divided in two parts. All the debenture holders will have debenture which is divided in two parts. One part will have convertible portion and another part will have non-convertible portion. The convertible portion will get converted into equity shares and non-convertible portion will get converted into cash. So at the time of redemption of these debentures, debenture holders will get both debenture also and cash also. Whereas in this case, debenture holders have only one option. Either they can accept equity share or they can accept cash. So all those debenture holders who don't want to take much risk, they want to take risk but they don't want to take much risk, they will prefer such kind of debenture, that if they are having debenture worth rupees 1 lakh, then at such point of time they can get 50,000 rupees cash and another 50,000 will be converted into debenture. Non-convertible debenture, there are some debentures which will never get converted irrespective of any time. Okay, so at the time of redemption they will definitely get converted into cash. At the time of redemption debenture holder will get the cash. Okay, so basically these are the four types of debenture. Next point is procedure for issue of debenture. Any procedure starts from the resolution if that procedure need to be followed from the side of company. Okay, two type of resolution company need to pass. One is board of director. Here first of all board of director in board meeting will decide that okay, we are in the need of liquidity, apni પાસે પૈસા નથી, and how to raise the fund, then they will select the option of debenture. So first of all board meeting will conduct it and then after general meeting will get conducted. Here in this general meeting directors will propose their plan of issuing debentures and all the shareholders, all the members will approve the plan that yes, okay, we can go with the issue of debentures. Here everything will get decided, whether we want to issue mortgage debenture, we want to issue partly convertible, fully convertible, non-convertible debenture will be issued for how much time, everything will be decided. and then a resolution will get passed. Then after, definitely you need to take permission of Securities and Exchange Board of India. So company will take permission of Securities and Exchange Board of India regarding the issue of debenture. Once SEBI approves that yes, you can issue the debentures, all the permission has been received, then company will issue the prospectus. Same in the case of equity share, as company need to issue the prospectus. In case of debenture also, company has to issue the prospectus, and it has to register its prospectus with registrar of company also. Okay. At all the time, this prospectus will be issued in the regional language as well as in a routine language. Okay. Appointment of trustees. Debenture holders will never purchase the debenture if they are not assured that definitely they will get the amount or not. If they are not assured that they will get the amount, then at such point of time, definitely the debenture will remain unsubscribed. Okay. So at that point of time, company has to appoint trustees also. If company will not appoint the trustees, then debenture holder will never get assured that yes, their amount is safe with the company. They will never get assured that they will get their amount back. So here appointment of the trustees will take place. Agreement with the underwriter. What if company will not get sufficient amount? Of application from the public? The whole issue of debenture will come to end. Okay. So in that particular situation, agreement with underwriter will take place. Underwriters are those persons who will assure the company. See here this is assurance for the public, and here company will get assurance. They will assure the company that don't worry, whatever is the amount, we will purchase your debentures. Open account with scheduled bank. Company cannot directly collect amount from the public in a routine manner. So company has to open a separate account with the scheduled bank for the issue of debentures. Compulsory company has to open an account. Register with stock exchange. Okay. Once company has received number of applications, minimum number of applications, that is 90%, then company has to register with the stock exchange. Once company will register its debenture with the stock exchange, then it will be able to prepare allotment register. See here allotment has been done. Before the allotment, company cannot register. Here allotment has been done, but allotment register can be prepared after registration with the stock exchange. And finally, issue of the debenture certificate. So here debenture certificate will get issued. Okay. So basically company has to follow these many steps. First of all, company has to issue resolution. Okay. Once resolution has been passed, permission of SEBI has been taken, Securities and Exchange Board of India has approved, then after issue prospectus has also been issued. Now company has said to the public that we are going to issue the debentures. If you are interested, then kindly accept our issue. But at that point of time, people will never put trust on the company until and unless appointment of debenture trustees has not been completed. So company will appoint debenture trustees. Once debenture trustees are appointed, then public got assured. But still, what about the assurance of company? So here company will also get assurance. That if public will not put trust on us, if public will not give us minimum amount of application, then at such point of time underwriters will purchase the debentures and our issue will not get failed. Now both got the trust, company and public also. Now where to receive the amount, where to deposit the amount? The amount will get deposited with the scheduled bank. Then after register with the stock exchange, you should register with the stock exchange also. Unless and until you have not registered with the stock exchange, people will not be able to trade NSE, BSE Okay. Finally, prepare allotment register and issue debenture certificate. But issue of debenture certificate is not relevant right now because such kind of things are not taking place. Okay, everything got dematerialized. Then after, the next point is right of debenture holder. Right to receive interest. Okay, debenture holder is having right to receive the interest on whatever the debenture he is having. Right to receive money back on priority basis at the time of liquidation of the company. At the time of liquidation of the company, compulsory debenture holder has to be paid on the priority basis. Means company is having some creditors, company is having some outstanding liability towards the government, whatever it is. But on priority basis, unless and until there is fixed charge, બરાબર, જ્યાં સુધી કોઈ એક પર્ટિક્યુલર અસેટ પર ફિક્સ ચાર્જ છે અને એ ડિસ્ચાર્જ નથી થઈ જતો, ત્યાં સુધી તમે ખાલી ડિબેન્ચર હોલ્ડરને પૈસા ન આપી શકો. અધરવાઇઝ ડિબેન્ચર હોલ્ડર આર ધ ફર્સ્ટ પર્સન્સ who need to get paid. Right to receive information of company. See, company is working on the basis of the amount which it has collected from the debenture holders. So company has to provide all the information which ensures the debenture holder that their amount is safe with the company. Right to examine the documents. Okay, they need assurance that whether their amount is safe or not. So they are having right to examine the documents of the company after paying some requisite fees. If company is asking for some kind of fees, then debenture holders are obliged to pay. Okay, they have to pay the fees. So that is also right. Right to receive development and progress report. See, this is important. Company is giving development and progress report to all its shareholders, preference shareholders, all the stakeholders. Then debenture trustees are also one of its stakeholders, and in that particular case, company has to provide a development and progress report. Okay, basically we can divide the right of debenture holder in two parts. One is to get return, means they are able to receive interest, they need to get money back. Okay, so this is about return. And the second right is about to get assurance that their money is safe. Return તો ક્યારે મળશે? મારા પૈસા સેફ છે, તો મારા પૈસા જ તમારી પાસે સેફ નથી, તો મને રિટર્ન કેવી રીતે મળે? So he has right to have information of the company, right to examine the documents, right to receive development and progress report, and right to appoint debenture trustees. Okay, they are having sole right to appoint debenture trustees. If debenture trustees cannot be appointed, તો પછી ભાઈ debenture holder છે એ કોઈ દિવસ પોતાના પૈસા આપશે જ નહીં કંપનીને. Why they are purchasing debenture? Because they don't want to take risk. If they are ready to take the risk, તો પછી ભાઈ equity share ના purchase કરી લે. Okay, so that is a point. Chalo. And the last one is procedure for transfer. Generally transfer, transmission, આ બધી procedure છે, it always starts from obtaining the form and filling the details. Okay, so first of all you need to obtain the form, then you need to fill up the details. Who is the seller, who is the buyer, details of the sellers, details of the buyers. Okay, everything you need to fill up and you need to sign it. Seller need to sign for the second time. Here he has to, so many times you may have the confusion that in some forms you need to sign for 2 to 3 times. Then just one sign is not enough, sir. No, one sign is not enough because you are making declaration for 2 to 3 different things. Here one time the seller has signed on the form, then it means that all the information are correct. Seller has to sign for the second time that voluntarily with due consideration, મતલબ હું મારી ઈચ્છાથી સેલ કરું છું અને મને પૈસા મળે છે ને સેલ કરું છું. ઓકે, સો સેલર નીડ ટુ સાઇન ફોર ધ સેકન્ડ ટાઈમ, એને સેકન્ડ ટાઈમ સાઇન કરવી પડશે ડિબેન્ચર ટ્રાન્સફરના ફોર્મ પર. Submit with the registrar of company. Company will have a registrar. You need to submit over there. Company secretary will examine the form. He will examine that all the details duly filed by the transferor or transferee is correct. Will also examine the specimen signature, that whether the signature is proper or not. If this particular procedure will not be followed, then anybody can sell anyone's debenture. Okay, I can sell debenture of anyone by making a fraudulent sign. Forgery હું કરી શકું આરામથી. તો કંપની સેક્રેટરીની responsibility છે that he has to examine the form and examine the sign whether it match with the specimen signature or not. Payment of the stamp duty, he also has to check that whether the stamp duty has been paid in a proper manner or not. Okay. Resolution in meeting of board of director. Once company secretary will get assured that yes, form is okay, there is no fraud, there is no any kind of discrepancies, stamp duty payment is also perfect, there is no any question related to that, then he will prepare a draft on that, and that particular draft will get presented in the meeting of board of directors. Board of directors will approve. Always board of director will approve, because if company secretary has made some draft and if he has examined, then board of director will definitely approve. So resolution will be passed in the meeting of board of director that okay, transfer of all this debenture is perfect and no issue connected with that. And finally, company secretary will issue certificate. Okay, so this is the way that debentures will get transferred. What you need to do is, first of all, obtain the form, then after fill up the details, sign for the second time, submit that particular form to ROC. Company secretary will examine the details and signature. He will pay the stamp, he will check regarding the payment of the stamp duty. Resolution will be passed in the board of directors meeting, and company secretary will issue the debenture certificate. Okay, so these are the basically steps followed for that. If you want to learn in a specific manner, if you have watched the video at up to this extent, જો તમે આ લેવલ સુધી વિડીયો જોયો છે, તો it means that you want to learn in a specific manner, and at that point of time, I must say, then at that point of time, you need to make this whole chart by yourself. You need to make the whole chart by yourself. Okay, then only you will be able to recollect all these points by yourself in the exam. Okay, chalo, bye.